A beautiful shot there of the Rocky Mountain skyline of downtown Denver. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and let's check in on the numbers for these two guys. This place is no fun to pitch in if you're the opposing pitcher taking the hill. Not just because of the lineup he's going to have to face, but also because of the park they play in. Now, it's very conducive to the long ball, so that'll be something that each pitcher has to avoid.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And on the mound to face these guys, there you get a look at the numbers for the hard-throwing left-hander Franklin Morales. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Alan Craig makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one.
First pitch, 6-4.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ball game? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Matt Carpenter will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, strikeout, single here to start the ball game. It was looking like he'd breezed through the top of the first inning, but not so fast.
Nate Walker will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
So far here in this first inning, he hasn't shown a real good command for the strike zone just yet. And this hit by pitch here is just going to make things worse.
Number 16 will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. DJ LeMahieu will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Jordan Pacheco will dig in here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And this is knocked down on the mound. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks #2 in the National League in home runs. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Come on, Rocky.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And Tulowitzki lifts this ball down the left field line, but it'll wind up hooking foul back up into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. After 1, no score. Yadier Molina will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. And add another game to his hit streak right there. He's up to 11 games in a row now. Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Come on, Rockies. Take it off. Let's get two.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Peter Borges will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Runner goes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Justin Verlander will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And did he square around? No, it's ball one.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2 and 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Let's go, Rockies!
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
Go, Colorado!
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Alan Craig will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And this is on the ground to the right side, but foul wide of Morneau at first. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And this is fouled back and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Michael Kadire will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Fielder, Michael Cardinals.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Three and one.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Gets him to swing and miss there, 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, first baseman,
Justin Morneau will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good pitch there as it swung on and missed by Morneau. 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And Morneau swings and misses there as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Charlie Blackmon will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The Cardinals, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here comes the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. 1 away here to begin the third.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Lee will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Looking good, Rock.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Nate Walker will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Oh, and a good live fastball there for Morales. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Michael McHenry will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch in there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1. Brandon Barnes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Brandon Barnes.
Brandon Barnes will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. I mean, he's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Franklin Morales will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 16 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 16.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. third, Pacheco. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Matt Adams will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So a scoreless frame there for Franklin Morales. Still 0-0. Jordan Pacheco will start out the inning for the Rockies, to be followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on deck.
Jordan Pacheco.
Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get two strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
So the base is empty here with one away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in the right fielder, Michael Kadire. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. Craig has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Peter Borges will make his way towards the box to lead off the
Leading off
fifth.
for St. Louis, center fielder Peter Borges.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Go!
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. In there, 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. They may want to try and get something started that way.
Justin Verlander will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Some stirring now in the Rockies bullpen. It's the hard-throwing right-hander Manny Corpus who begins to get loose. And the bunt attempt now by Verlander as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Alan Craig will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Rockies, let's go!
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third.
Get him out!
Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw, got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Justin Morneau will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman, Justin Morneau.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. He uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One and one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Michael McHenry will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Yeah, Rocky!
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And this is fouled straight back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Brandon Barnes will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Go Rockies.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You just don't see that, like, ever. Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
Franklin Morales. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes a 2-2. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Michael Lee will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Michael Lee.
And this is low, ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Fouled back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Nate Walker will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Number 16 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's safe.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't a home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing a good 400 feet plus, but at least he'll have 3 bases to show for it.
Yadier Molina will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More ahead from Denver after this. DJ LeMahieu will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Jordan Pacheco will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Troy Tulowitzki will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result, a ball, and it's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Michael Kadire will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Tulowitzki holds, and now the pitch. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Adams will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hard hit towards center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Yeah. Into second base here to start their half of the 7th inning. And I'll tell you, you're not going to get many better opportunities than this to scratch out a lead here this late in the game. So this is one that they're going to need to take advantage of.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's it for Franklin Morales. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Matt Belisle will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 34, Matt Belisle.
Peter Borges will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Spin and a throw back to second. And this goes right behind him at second and into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot as he gets it back in to prevent any further trouble. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2.
That runner's leaning.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Justin Verlander will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Come on, Blue.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Stop him right here.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
Well, that's every bit as good as a strikeout right there. Right back to him. Check the runner, turn around, make the throw to first. That's a big out.
Alan Craig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Go back and stay more.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Scored nothing. Wait.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Let's do it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Justin Morneau will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Justin Morneau.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
All right.
Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Craig is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Michael McHenry will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there. So this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall. A couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Brandon Barnes will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Right there for strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Carlos Gonzalez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. first pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
Swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Pat Neshek will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. DJ LeMahieu will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Rockies forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 1. And the Cardinals nothing.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about as the hard-throwing right-hander LaTroy Hawkins takes over. Michael Lee will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Too high, and it's 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Full count offering on its way. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Nate Walker will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Now batting, number 16. Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for the
lefty
Rockies,
waiting, they'll go to a
number
lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Logan.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, John Jay.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a called strike as he pulled it back there. 2-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. That's slicing, just foul. And he gets around on the fastball here and sends one deep down the right field line. Kadire is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only one away.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Matt Holliday.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third, but he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
And they'll just go ahead and put Holliday aboard here.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Peter Borges will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Let's get out of this inning.
Here's the first offering. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And it is a run.
How about that? They don't even have to put a ball in play to get that tying run home. He's in to score on the wild pitch, and on top of that, the go-ahead run moves up 90 feet as well.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Two and 0 now. There's a strike. It's 2 and 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. Now the relay home, and both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3 to 1.
The pitcher, Pat Nation. Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over here as the slender right-hander out of Panama, Manny Corpus, takes over. Mark Ellis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Mark Ellis.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And even with 3 runs in here, that guy's still a threat to go at first. He may try and make this inning worse.
Now a move over to first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And he throws it away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Alan Craig will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. St. Louis is out in front. John Jay will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 19, John Jay.
Randy Choate is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
36, Randy Choate.
Tony Cruz is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Jordan Pacheco will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Troy Tulowitzki will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Michael Kadire will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Called strike 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Rex Brothers will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Matt Carpenter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are two right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game one of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike two. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
With the bottom of the ninth still to come, any little bit helps. Although there's nothing little about this swing. That was a bomb, and it pushes a lead up to 3 now here in the top half.
Rafael Betancourt will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Rafael Betancourt.
Nate Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Walker.
First offering on the way. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
John Jay will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Second baseman, John Jay.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Well, that's a nice swing right there on a two-strike count. And he hit that ball right on the nose, but he's just a little bit unlucky, I guess, as he hits it right to someone.
Yadier Molina will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Tony Cruz will get his first shot at it here.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rockies 1. Justin Morneau will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Rockies. First baseman, Justin Morneau.
In there, no balls and a strike. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Lee is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
All right.
Low for ball 1.
Good eye. Good eye.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Good eye.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, hey, hey!
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Michael McHenry waits on deck.
He's the cross strike here. Good go.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Michael McHenry will stand in as their last chance now.
Let's do it.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
All right, Michael.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Hey, take that free base out there.
That one's in there, 3-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Let's get something started here.
Swing and a hard grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
You can do it.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
You can do it.
swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
He's probably kicking himself for not finishing the job right there with 2 strikes. But they're able to extend the game by at least one more batter. That's all you're hoping for.
Brandon Barnes will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Yeah, good eye. Good eye, good eye.
The next pitch.
Good go.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, let's get a hit. Come on now.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down to base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15,
Come on, throw the
Lee.
save.
Willeen Rosario will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Rosario.
Come on, you can do it.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-1. Good night from Denver.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.